Hey everybody, and welcome. Today's dining destination brings us to
Maple Street Biscuit Company.
So here is the Maple Street Biscuit Company menu. And here are some new items to squawk about. They've got the frittata, veggie frittata, the cowboy, which is what I got. It's a flaky biscuit with country fried steak, pecan wood bacon, and a fried egg topped with cheddar cheese and sausage gravy. They also have chocolate and caramel toasted bread pudding. And here are some more biscuits. They've got the farmer, the squawking goat, the sticky maple, the chicken club, the iron goat, and here are some different variations. Here are some different variations of sausage and gravy, waffles and more. And the mission of Maple Street Biscuit Company is to help people, serve others, and to be a part of the community. Also, here are some sidekicks and shareables. You can see crispy potatoes, 3-layer cake, potatoes Orion, sweet potato fries, fried green tomatoes, which is the side that we're going to be trying here, maple pepper bacon, and maple sausage meatballs. Now they have fresh squeezed orange juice for $6, but they are currently out of that today. They have caramel toffee crunch lattes, and here's a list of other lattes, hot chocolates, and teas. They also have a mimosa bar as well as fountain drinks, apple juice, and here's the kids' meal. Gentry got the Little Grace, which is half a chocolate chip waffle topped with strawberries, powdered sugar, and whipped cream, served with syrup. And Henry got the chicken biscuit, which is crispy, hand-breaded chicken breast on a flaky biscuit. All right, Gentry, tell us what you got there.
Mine is called the Grace.
The Grace. Wow, that looks really, really good. Henry, what'd you get, buddy?
Chicken biscuit.
Chicken biscuit. Man, that's a big old chicken breast in there. And we also got some fried green tomatoes with some ranch dressing here. And Jennifer, tell us what you got.
I got the Bam Yo-Yo, which is an Asiago frittata waffle, and it comes with fried chicken.
Asiago frittata. And I got the cowboy. There you can see pecan wood bacon. There's the egg, the yolk, sausage gravy, and right there's that country fried steak, all on a Maple Street Biscuit Company biscuit. How's the Grace waffles, Gentry?
So here is a little bit of everything on this bite. So it's really good. You get your fluffy waffle, and then you get your sweet butter and the syrup, and then the fried chicken is really good. It's really tender and it has a good like peppery bite to it. Really, really good.
All right, Jennifer is now going in for one of the fried green tomatoes.
And it looks like the batter that's on my chicken, so it's really good already. That is amazing. So you've got the really light batter that's a little bit peppery, just like the kind that's on the chicken. And then the fried chicken green tomatoes are not overcooked. You have that really good bite to them. They're not mushy. And then the cold ranch is really good with it too. Excellent.
I'm gonna go in for one of these fried green tomatoes. Really hot, really fresh. Here we go. You can see all of the pepper on the outside of this breading here. It's a very thick cut of tomato and super delicious. All right, guys, so I'm gonna disassemble this cowboy here. And I wanna make sure that I get a little bit of the biscuit in this bite. I wanna make sure I get a little bit of the egg and some of that bacon. So I'm just gonna pile it up here to make sure I get a little bit of what this breakfast dish was intended to taste like with all of the ingredients that they have designed for it. And there's a little bit of country fried steak in here as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some of the country fried steak in this bite. This is a mountain of a breakfast dish. Again, it's called the cowboy. Here we go. The gravy kind of has a smoky taste to it. You can taste that pecan flavoring, the very sweet pecan flavoring. So you got this merging of sweetness and smoky coming together. The biscuit is light and fluffy. It's not too hard on top. It just has enough fluff, but enough, I don't know if crispiness is the word, but it's done well enough to where It's a little hard on top, and that's the way I like my biscuits personally. This is a really good breakfast sandwich, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat on it. It's going to be a very hearty meal, to say the least. All right, guys, final bill here. The kids' meal is at $5.50 a piece. Jennifer's Bam Yo-Yo was $12.15. 3 cups of water, sweet tea, and the Cowboy. It all came out $47.25 after tax. Not bad for 4 people. All right, guys, that was the Maple Street Biscuit Company. Henry, what'd you think about your chicken biscuit?
Good.
Pretty tasty?
Yeah.
Was the chicken good?
Yeah, I have some mommy's waffle.
Yeah, you did have some of Mommy's waffle. Did you like that as well?
I like the butter too.
The butter was good. What about the syrup?
Good. And the chicken was good, but the biscuit was good.
Was the biscuit the best part?
Yeah, but I have to eat all of them.
Ah, you did. You ate very, very well.
Yeah.
And Gentry,
No,
what were your
I-
thoughts on the Grace waffle?
The waffles were very good.
All right.
And then the chocolate was really chocolatey.
Nice. And Jennifer.
I thought it was really, really good. Mine, the waffle was supposed to be a bacon and Asiago. I didn't really get that taste, but it was still very enjoyable. It was a sweet kind of flavor, and the waffles were really fluffy. And I'm not a big pancake and waffle fan, but I did decide to try theirs because it just sounded really yummy. And it complemented the chicken really well. The chicken had a little bit of a kick to it with the peppery batter, and it was really moist and just really, really good.
And I really enjoyed my meal as well. I will say that when I first looked at the prices, I was like, this is kind of expensive for some biscuits. But then I thought about it a little bit more, and if I were to get biscuits and gravy on the side with country fried steak with gravy, with eggs, with bacon, all in all, it would be priced comparably at other restaurants about the same price. It was very good. Was it my favorite biscuit I've ever had? No. Would I return again? Maybe. It's not one of those places that I think I'd come to on a regular basis, maybe once a year kind of deal, so it was good. I don't want to downplay this place and say it wasn't great. It's just not one of those regular breakfast dining establishments that we would come to probably as frequently as some other ones around town. There's a little bit of a spice. I personally like that, but I want to go ahead and disclose that because there are some people where just a little bit of a spice is too much for them. So there was a little bit of a kick in the pepper, and that was actually across the board. That was in the biscuits and gravy. That was in the the country fried steak, as well as the fried green tomatoes. Couldn't think of what they were called for a second. Fried green tomatoes were really, really good. Big, thick cuts of tomato, very sweet, very good, and priced very well. Sometimes you go to other restaurants, I thought they were priced very well here, about $5.50 for 4 of them, but if you go to some other restaurants, they'll give you 4 or 5 of them, and they'll charge you $10 for. So I felt that the fried green tomatoes were priced very, very nicely and accordingly to the current market. And guys, we thank you so much for tagging along with us here today at the Maple Street Biscuit Company, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Every Day is Saturday.